It was 3 a.m. BTC dropped from 128K to 122K, a 5% fall. I was staring at the screen, thinking it must be the bottom. After hesitating for just 5 seconds, I clicked buy. The next day when I woke up, it dropped another 3%. Liquidated. This was already the third time this month. Sitting in front of the computer in a daze, I suddenly realized something. I had no idea why I made that trade. I just felt like it had dropped too much. It seemed like it should bounce back. But why would a 5% drop be the bottom? I could not explain it. After that day, I opened my trading records and scrolled back 3 months. I found a terrifying pattern. For 70% of my losing trades, I could not clearly explain why I made them afterwards. Some were because I followed calls and chat groups. Some were because I saw prices rising for a few days and thought they would keep rising. Some were simply because I felt the drop was too much and it should bounce back. These were not real reasons. They were just emotions. I needed to put a barrier between my impulses and clicking that order button. Every time I want to make a trade, I need something that forces me to stop and think. Does this reason hold water? Do the technical indicators support it? What is the market sentiment like? Is the risk to reward ratio reasonable? After deciding to build this system, I started researching technical solutions. At first, I considered writing Python scripts myself, but connecting data interfaces was too complicated. Without a visual interface, debugging was difficult. After a few months, I could not even understand my own code. Later, I discovered FMZ Quant platform, which perfectly solved all these pain points. Its workflow function was literally tailor-made for this need. You can complete logic design just by dragging nodes. No need to write complex code. It naturally connects to Exchange APIs and market data, saving the trouble of interface integration. The flowchart makes the logic clear at a glance. You can immediately locate which part has a problem. You can directly call large model nodes to build a professional analysis system. No complex configuration needed. Most importantly, it is a quantitative trading platform itself, naturally fitting all kinds of trading scenario requirements. The design idea of this workflow is this. When I have a burst of trading inspiration, I use a form to fill in my trading idea. This includes the target trading instrument, the intended trading direction, including long, short, close long, and close short, the corresponding trading quantity, and most importantly, my trading logic for this time. Then I design a professional trader system to evaluate my idea. A professional trader definitely will not be driven by a simple trading inspiration. They will verify and judge the reliability of this trade from multiple dimensions. I designed 3 data collection routes. First is position status. The decision logic is completely different when you have a position versus no position. Second is market sentiment. I use MakeCP information retrieval interface to grab news. Then let AI extract sentiment indicator. Third is technical indicators. I use the Talib library to calculate MACD to judge trends, RSI to identify overbought or oversold conditions, a TR to measure volatility, and OBV to confirm volume. With these 3 types of data, AI can verify whether my idea is reliable from multiple dimensions. After data collection is complete, we enter the soul part of the entire system. AI will analyze from 4 dimensions. The first dimension is trading logic verification. It uses technical indicators and sentiment data to verify whether the reasoning holds, identifying cognitive biases like chasing rallies and selling dips or anchoring effects. The second dimension is technical signal verification. It checks MACD direction, RSI overbought or oversold levels, a TR volatility panic, and OBV divergence situations. The third dimension is sentiment risk assessment. It analyzes whether short-term sentiment scores are extreme, whether there are black swan events. The fourth dimension is entry timing judgment. Is the current price level reasonable? Do we need to wait for a pullback or breakout? Then it outputs complete execution recommendations, entry price, stop loss, and take profit, risk to reward ratio. Finally, I added a data storage node. The system will automatically save each analysis as a trading log, convenient for real-time review. After building the system, I recalled that 3 a.m. liquidation trade. I filled out the form. Trading instrument, BTC, trading direction long, trading quantity 1, trading logic dropped from 128K to 122K, fell 5%, time to bottom fish. I clicked submit. 3 routes of data started collecting. Position, query, return no position. Sentiment analysis node grabbed key information. Trump statement that US-China trade war may escalate. Short-term sentiment score, negative 0.65. extreme panic. Technical indicator node calculated MACD negative 213.5, RSI 31.14, a TR showing panic OBV continuous outflow. Logic evaluation, unreasonable. Fatal flaw, anchoring effect plus ignoring macro risks. A 5% drop does not constitute a reversal reason, and trade war escalation will bring sustained selling pressure. Verification result. Technical side shows multiple bearish signals. Sentiment side shows extreme panic stacked with policy risk. Execution recommendation. Abandon the trade. After reading this analysis, I was stunned. At that time, I had not looked at the news at all. Had not looked at these indicators either. I just felt based on intuition that it had dropped too much and should bounce back. If I had this system back then, I definitely would not have placed that order. After using it for 3 months, every time I open the trading log, I can see the process of myself debating with AI again and again. I clearly recognize the limitations of this system. AI cannot predict the future. When black swans come, it will still fail. But what it can do is this. It lets you know the risk of every trade. You will not place orders blindly anymore. It helps you identify cognitive biases. See clearly what mistakes you are most likely to make. It avoids the most basic errors, those obviously unreasonable impulsive trades. The essence of this system is not to help you make money, but to help you understand yourself. Understand when you will be greedy, under what circumstances you will panic, what cognitive errors you are most likely to make. It forces me to ask myself before every order, why do I want to make this trade? If I cannot answer, this is gambling. If I can answer, but AI points out flaws, this is learning. If both you and AI think it is reasonable, but you still lose, this is normal trial and error. The key is, what you are doing. 3 months ago at 3 a.m., that version of me saw BTC crash 5%. My finger was hovering over the buy button. My mind only had a vague notion. 3 months later now, I still watch the market at 3 a.m., but I will first open the system and fill out the form. After AI finishes analyzing from 3 dimensions, if it says abandon the trade, I really do abandon it. Not because I do not dare to place the order, but because I know there is not enough support behind this decision. If this sharing has helped you, welcome to share it with friends who are also struggling on the trading path. We all need a calm voice. When impulse comes, it says, wait, are you sure?